So, good evening dear students, welcome to Maths EAPCET Crash Course. So, we were left with one topic, that is partial fractions and mathematical induction, very small topic and also very interesting and also very simple topic. Now, if we talk about this topic, partial fractions and mathematical induction, if I talk about, you will be getting an average 2 to 3 questions and predominantly you will be getting from partial fractions. Mathematical induction, in recent years they have not asked any question, not much questions have been asked, but we will do the basics, do some basics and also some PYQs. That's enough, that's more than enough. Unlike your IPE mathematical induction, here the concepts are very simple and also you will be able to do just by some basic tricks which I will tell you. Now let us start with partial fractions. Okay, so first, partial fraction means what? It will be of the form numerator by denominator. I will not go in depth about what is partial fraction, all these things. So how the denominator will be, how the numerator will be, that we have to know first. Okay, what form it will be, and then we will write it in the form of partial fractions. Unlike IPE, here I will be telling you the tricks. First I will be telling you the conventional method, then I will be telling you the shortcut trick. Because directly if I tell the shortcut trick, suppose if you forget the trick, at least you must know the conventional method, because the questions here from partial fractions are very easy to solve. At least 2 questions, definitely 2 questions will be coming, and this is a low hanging fruit. Low hanging fruit means this is easy topics from which you can grab 2 marks. Okay, so let us start with partial fractions. Our students, I hope you are I think you are watching, so please put it in the comment section if you are watching, along with your name if you can, if you don't mind. Anyways, not a problem. Let us start with partial fractions. First let me check if I am audible. I think you are watching, so please put it in the comment section if you are watching. Okay, fine. Partial fractions. So partial fractions means we will have some numerator, some denominator. Here the most important thing is how the denominator will be. Good evening, good evening. Gandhikota, I think he is Pandan. Who is this? Please put your name. So, class. Yes, tell me. Okay, alright, let us continue. So, see here, numerator by denominator. Here the most important thing is how the denominator will be. That is the various forms of denominator that we can have. So, if you talk about the denominator here, so it can be linear, quadratic, biquadratic, cubic, anything. Okay, so it can be of the form ax plus b, or it can be of the form ax plus b whole square, ax plus b whole cube, or it may be even of the form ax plus b to the power of 5. Okay, usually they will give square, cube up to 4 up to the power of 5 sometimes. Okay, Spandana, yeah, good evening Spandana. So please do share with your friends, all of your friends. Please do share with all of your friends. Next thing, so this is about denominator I am talking. This is one form. Otherwise it can be quadratic, like ax square plus b. In that we can square this also, ax square plus b whole square. This is one type. The denominator I am talking about, the denominator. Or it can be of what form? It can be of form direct, like by that is standard quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c, or cubic equation like ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Or it can be what? It can be even biquadratic, ax to the power of 4 bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus c. Or it may be just in the form of x square, x cube, x to the power of 4, x to the power of 5. So these are all what? These are all the forms of the denominator. The denominator can be of this form. See, whole math syllabus is complete. I don't know who is asking this. Okay, we have completed all the classes that we have done. Okay, all the classes, all the topics are done in the previous classes. Only small topic, that is partial fractions and mathematical induction, is left. Whole math syllabus if you want to go through, just we have to revise some important concepts, that's it. Other than that, whole math syllabus is completed already. Okay, partial fractions and mathematical induction we have to do, that's all. That will be completed today. Anyways, so this is about the denominator. This is the forms of the denominator. So when it comes to numerator, okay, only academic doubts I will encourage when it comes to chats. Okay, whole syllabus, all these things you have already done. Numerator can be of any form. Numerator can be of any form. It can be a constant. Numerator can be a constant, like it can be 1 or 2 or k, any constant k, or it can be linear like ax plus b, or it can be quadratic ax square plus bx plus c, or numerator can be ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, anything like this. Numerator can be of any form. Numerator can be of any form. Okay, numerator can be of any form. Okay, what's your name? Can you put your name? Then I can get back to you better. Okay, here one thing is when it comes to partial fractions or fractions per se, if I talk about, which you already know, when it comes to this, there are two types. One is proper fractions and improper fractions. Proper fractions and improper fractions. Maximum questions, at least 70 to 80% questions will be coming from proper fraction only. Remaining 20 to 30% will come from improper fractions. That is, improper fraction is given means you will convert to proper and do it. You will convert to proper and do it. I will tell you how to convert, which most of you will be knowing. Anyways, I will tell you how to convert. But proper fraction means what? If I talk about here, proper fraction means degree of numerator. Degree means what? Degree means what? That is highest power of the equation. Highest exponent. That is highest exponent that we have. That is, degree of the numerator is less than, it is not even equals. Degree of the numerator is strictly less than degree of denominator. For example, if I say 2x plus 3 divided by x plus 3 into x minus 2. So here degree is what? 1. Here degree is what? 1 into 1. This is what? X into x will become x square. Here the degree is what? 1. Here the degree is what? 2. So definitely degree of numerator is 1, degree of denominator is 2. So this is proper fraction. Degree of numerator is strictly less than degree of denominator, that is 1 is less than 2. Next thing, improper fraction means what? Here the degree of numerator is greater than, or even if it is equal, okay, then the degree of greater than or equal to the degree of denominator, we call it as what? Improper fractions. Example, if I take it, okay, 2x cube plus 3 divided by x plus 2 into x minus 1, if I write it. So here the degree of numerator is what? 3. Here the degree of denominator is what? X into x is what? X square. So here the degree is 3, numerator, when it comes to denominator it is 2. So 3 is greater than 2, that means what? Degree of numerator is greater than the degree of denominator. So that's why it is what? Improper fraction. One more example, if I take x square plus x plus 1 divided by, if I write it as what? X minus 1 into x plus 2. So see here friends, here degree is what? 2, here degree is what? X into x is what? X square. So both the degrees, degree of numerator and degree of denominator are same. This is also improper fraction. Even if it is equal, then also it is improper fractions. So most people do the mistake here. They will say that degree equal means they will think that it is what? It is proper fraction. If the degree is equal, they will think it is proper fraction. But actually, if the degree is equal, then still it is what? Improper fraction. So this is alert you should know. You should be alert about this. The degrees are equal also, then also it is what? Improper fraction. Please be careful here. Okay. Next thing. Now let us proceed to some types which we write when it comes to proper fractions. So proper fractions, some types if you want, you can write down. So proper fraction, if I talk about some examples, are the ways in which we write the proper fractions in terms of partial fractions. So proper fraction, if it is given like this, k by some constant k by, if it is given ax plus b into px plus q, if it is given, what do we write it? We will write it as what? A by ax plus b plus b by px plus q. So when there is linear, you will write what? Constant, another constant. Okay, if there is linear. Next thing, if you are having, for example, if I have x minus 5 by 3x plus 5 into x plus 2 whole square. Next is, I will take some examples, then I will explain. 2x plus 9 divided by, I am having x plus 7 into x minus 1 whole to the power of 4. This is what I am having. Now see here. Now when I am having this, observe carefully, when I am having this, x minus 5 is there, here this is linear, here this is what I am having, this is quadratic, or whole to the power of 2 is there, linear it is written 2 times. So that means what I should do, here x minus 5 is there, for this is linear means I can write what, a by 3x plus 5, this I can write the what, constant as a. For this one what I should do, this I should write 2 times, one time what, this is x plus 2 into what is this, x plus 2, 2 times it is coming, x plus 2 into x plus 2. So first time what I should write, b by x plus 2, write once just like this. Okay, next time what you will do, write constant c. Okay, constant c you will write it, and you will write it as what, x plus 2 whole square, x plus 2 whole square. So x plus 2 whole square means once you will write x plus 2, then you will write x plus 2 whole square. Here the constant will be b, here the constant will be c. Next you see here 2x plus 9. So here this is linear and this is coming what, repetition form, this is repetition. Okay, square is coming here to the power of 4 is coming, that is it is repeating 4 times. That time what I should do, I should write it in form of linear, okay, double repetition, 3 times repetition, 4 times repetition, because how many times it is repeating, those many times you should be able to write it. But constants will be just a, b, c like that. So here what I will write, a by x plus 7, these things which you already know, we have done for IPE also, okay, b by x minus 1 plus c by x minus 1 whole square plus d by x minus 1 whole cube plus e by x minus 1 whole to the power of 4. Till we get to the power of 4 here, we have to write here. Okay, clear? Understood? Till we get to the power of 4, we have to write. Okay, till the highest power we get, we have to write it like this. This is repetition form. This is repetition form. Now some more types, let me write it here. Some more types, let me write it here. If they give that is 4th, 5th and 6th. So some more types, see here, if they give k by, if they are given x square minus 5x plus 6 into x minus 1, if it is given like this, or if the question is given like, please observe carefully, x square plus 4, okay, into x minus 3. And one more thing is k by, if they are given x plus 1 into x square plus 2 whole square, this is given. Okay, if it is of this type. Now observe carefully, what they have given is so k by x square minus 5x plus 6 x minus 1. So whenever they are given quadratic like this, check if it is factorizable. It is factorizable definitely. This I can write it as what, x minus 2 into x minus 3. So this will become what, denominator is x minus 2, x minus 3, x minus 1. So I can write 3 constants in the linear form, a by x minus 2 plus b by x minus 3 plus c by x minus 1 plus c by x minus 1. So see here k by, this is linear, this is what, quadratic, but can you factorize this? You will get it as what, x square is equal to minus 4. This is non-factorizable form. This is non-factorizable form. When non-factorizable form comes, how you will write it? You will write constant into x plus d. Okay, some another constant. So that is what, x minus 3 is there, I will write it as what, a by x minus 3 plus, this is non-factorizable form. Here I will write it as what, x square plus 4. This you should write it as what, b is there, next constant, another constant is what, c. You will write it in the form of bx plus c. Why? If you differentiate it, you will get it like this. If you differentiate it, what you will get, 2x plus, what you will get, 2x plus, you will get just 2x here. You will get just 2x. If I differentiate it, what I will get, just 2x. So you should write it as what, bx plus c. Okay, this 2 is coming, so you should write it as what, bx plus c form. Bx plus c form. So see here, very important, highly important this one. Please focus here. Please focus. K by x plus 1, yes, linear is there. X square plus 2 whole square is there. First of all, x square plus 2 is non-factorable and it is repetition also. Then there is repetition also. So we should combine what? This fifth form and also this second. Fifth form and also second or third. That is, repetition form is there in second and third, and also fifth form is what? Non-factorizable form. So that means what? What we can write it? Linear means I can write it as what? A by x plus 1. Okay. This x square plus 2 whole square is there. I should write up till I get, what is that? X square plus 2 whole square. So this first thing I will write it as what? X square plus 2. Next thing I will write it as what? X square plus 2 whole square. So numerator will remain same. That is, x square plus 2 is there. That is what? Non-factorizable form. So I should write it as what? Bx plus c. This one will become what? Dx plus e. This is very important because still it is non-factorizable form. See, this you should write it as what? Dx plus e. You must write it as what? Dx plus c. Clear till here? If yes, I will proceed further. Clear till here? This is just IPE knowledge that I am reiterating again. That's it. I will take one question. I will solve it in two methods. Then I will be telling you the shortcut method also. Okay, if it is clear, just reply. Okay, fine, thank you. Now let us take an example. Suppose the example question, if you take it as what 1 by x minus 1 into x minus 2 is given. So this we can write it as what? This we can write it as 1 by x minus 1, x minus 2 is given, or some other example. Okay, let us take this only, 1 by x minus 1, x minus 2 is given. So here I will use two methods. Okay, this is method 1 and this is method 2. Method 1 you have done in your IPE, method 2 also some people might have done, but both the methods are important. Okay, that will be helping you in shortcut also. So method 1 if I write it, so this I can write it as what? 1 by x minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to what? Both are linear, I can write it as what? A by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2. So fairly simple we are having. So here we have to take the LCM, this will become what? A into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 1 divided by what I will have? X minus 1 into x minus 2. Whenever denominator is given, if it is not in factorizable form, that is if it is in the quadratic form, try to factorize it. If it is not factorable form, what you will write? Ax plus b, something like that. So this is what I am having, 1 by x minus 1 into what is it? X minus 2. So I can cancel this, I can cancel this, right. So I will be having 1 is equal to a into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 1. So see here, under a I am having x minus 1. Let us put x is equal to 1. If I put x is equal to 1, what I will be getting? Here 1 minus 1, it will become 0. So I will be having, if I put x is equal to 1, a into 1 minus 2 is what? Minus 1 will be equal to 1. So this implies a will be equal to minus 1. So similarly, if I put here, okay, just wait, if I put here, under b what I am having? X minus 2. If I put x is equal to 2, this will become what? 2 minus 2, this will become 0. So b will become equal to what? 1 into, this is 0, it will become, plus b is what? B into 2 minus 1 is 1. So b will become equal to what? 1. Okay. So the partial fraction will transform into what? So the partial fraction will transform into what is it? Minus 1 by x minus 1, that is a is minus 1, and b is what? 1 by x minus 2. So this is what I will have, 1 by x minus 2, this is what I will be having. So this is what I will be having as the partial fraction. So here the most important thing is what? Writing it in proper form and also finding the what? Finding the values of the constant. So this is the first method we solved. This is the first method we solved. Now let us come to the second method. Second method, that is, see here, on comparing the coefficients. Second method is called comparing the coefficients. Comparing the coefficients. This is also highly useful method, comparing the coefficients. So comparing the coefficients, here first thing we will write the same way as it is, first step. So a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2. Okay, we will take the LCM. On taking the LCM, I will have what? A into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 1. Now see here, on comparing the coefficients. So here the coefficient of x is what? Ax. Here the coefficient of x is what? Here bx. So I will have what? Ax, this implies ax plus bx. Here what is the coefficient of x? There is no x, means I can write it as what? 0x, correct? Na, 0x. So ax plus bx is equal to 0. That gives me what? A plus b is equal to 0. That gives me a is equal to minus b. This is one thing I will have as a relation. Now let us compare the coefficients of, or let us compare the constants. So here I will have what? In comparing the constants, here I will have minus 2a minus b is equal to what? Minus 2a minus b is equal to what? 1. Minus 2a, here constant value is 1. Okay, we are having 1. Now I told you a is equal to minus b. A is equal to minus b, if I put it here, minus 2a, here a is equal to what? Minus b. So minus b means minus into minus, this will become what? Plus a. Okay, so minus b, in place of minus b I can put what? Plus a is equal to 1. So this I will have what? Minus a is equal to 1. So that implies what? A is equal to minus 1. So b will be equal to what? Minus a, that is nothing but equal to 1. So a will be minus 1 and b will be, a will be minus 1 and b will be equal to 1. Clear? 1 and minus are a and b. Yeah, absolutely correct, Spandana, that is fine. Now see here, we got the values, same values we got even in the second method. Same values we got even in the second method. Now let me go directly to the shortcut. Let me go directly to the shortcuts. So see here, shortcut. What is the question we took? 1 by x minus 1 into x minus 2. So we will write what? A by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2. Correct? No? So first thing, under a what is there? X minus 1 is there. So x minus 1 means if I equate to 0, this x value will become what? Equal to 1. So a value will be equal to what? Close this x minus 1, close this x minus 1. So what is left? Because under a x minus 1 is there, close this x minus 1 here. So I will be having what? 1 by x minus 2 I will be having. So for this x, what I should put? I should put x is equal to 1. So this will become what? 1 by 1 minus 2, that will be equal to what? 1 by 1 minus 2, that will be equal to minus 1. So I will get a is equal to what? Minus 1. Now look at this, if you want to find out the value of b. If you want to find out the value of b, under b what is there? X minus 2. If I equate this to 0, I will get what? X is equal to 2. I am getting not b is equal to 2, I am getting x is equal to 2. So 1 by x minus 2, here x minus 2 is there means close x minus 2. So for finding b, close x minus 2. So what is left now? What is left? On closing x minus 2, I am left with 1 by x minus 1. So here x value what I should put? 2. So I will get it as what? I will get it as 1 by 2 minus 1, that I will get it as what? 1. So b value will be equal to what? 1. Okay, b value will be equal to what? 1. So let me use another example for you to find the shortcut. So I will write it as what? 2x plus 2x minus 1 by x plus 3 into x minus 1. Okay, 2x minus 1 by x plus 3 into x minus 1. So we can write this as what? A by x plus 3 plus b by x minus 1. Now a value will be equal to what? See, not a value. Under a what is there? X plus 3 is there. Under b what is there? X minus 1 is there. So here x plus 3 if I equate to 0, I will get x is equal to what? Minus 3. Here if I equate to 0, I will get x is equal to what? 1. Now if I want to find out a, what I should write? Under a x plus 3 is there, except that we have to write remaining things. X plus 3, remove it, you will write it as what? 2x minus 1 by x minus 1. But at x is equal to what you should put? At x is equal to minus 3 you have to put it. If I put x is equal to minus 3, this will become what? Minus 6. 2 3 is 6, minus 6 it will become minus 7 by what is it? Minus 7 by minus 1 means this will become what? Minus 3. So minus 7 by what will this be? Minus 3. So minus 3 means minus 4. I will get it as what? 7 by 4. A value I will get it as what? 7 by 4. Okay. Good evening. Oh, good evening Ritika ma'am. Good evening. Thank you for joining. So 7 by 4. So next b value. B value if I want to find out. B value if I want to find out. X under x b what is there? X minus 1 is there. Close x minus 1. Take the remaining values. So b value will be equal to what? 2x minus 1 by x plus 3. But what is the value of x you will put? X value will put it as what? 1. Okay, x value will put it as what? 1. So if I put x value is equal to 1, 2 minus 1 is 1 by 3 plus 1 is 4. So I will get what? 1 by 4. B value will get it as what? 1 by 4. So this is the way you will get the answer. Understood? So yes, Spandana, that is absolutely correct. So you will get A as what? 7 by 4 and B as what? 1 by 4. Okay. So this is the way. See, those who started now, please watch the session from the beginning. You can go back, okay, and start from the beginning. You will understand better. Now see here, this is what we got for the shortcut. Now this is a simple linear form. You can use the shortcut. But what about some complex form? For that also definitely we can use the shortcut. So let us take an example. So let us take an example for that. Suppose we are having a question like x plus 5 by x minus 1 into x minus 2 whole cube is given. Whole cube is given. Okay. Whole cube is given. Please pay attention, very important. So if you are having a question like this, x plus 5 by x minus 1, x minus 2 whole cube is given. Okay, x minus 2 whole cube is given. Definitely this is proper fraction. Here degree is 1, here degree is 4. Okay, that is what? This is proper fraction. Now this I can write as what? A by x minus 1, a by x minus 1 plus what I can write it? This can be written as b by x minus 2. Repetition is coming, so I should write up till I get the power of 3. B is done. C by x minus 2 whole square plus d by x minus 2 whole cube. Okay. Now under which terms I am having, under which constants I am having the same terms that are present in the denominator in the LHS. See, my question is under which terms, under which constant am I having the terms, under which constants I am having the terms which are same as the terms that are present in the LHS, that is the denominator of the LHS. So x minus 1 should be there, x minus 1 is there under A, x minus 2 whole cube is there, x minus 2 whole cube is there under D. So definitely directly I can find the values of A and D using the shortcut. So to find A, what I should do? X is what here? 1. To find D, x is what here? X is 2. Okay. So first let me find out a. To find out a, close this. So put the value of what? X is equal to 1. So a is equal to what? 5 plus 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. That is what? 5 plus 1 is 6. X minus 2. X minus 2 means what? X is 1. 1 minus 2 is what? Minus 1. Whole cube is what? Minus 1. So that will be what? A is equal to minus 6. I'll get. Okay. Directly I can write what? A is equal to, I get it as minus 6. A is equal to, I'll get it as minus 6. Now directly I can find out D. Okay. D I can find out. Under D, what is there? X minus 2 whole cube is there. X will be equal to 2. So I should close x minus 2 whole cube. So I'm having what? X plus 5 by x minus 1. So x I should put what? X I should put it as 2. So 2 plus 5 is 7. 2 minus 1 is 1. So I'll get D value is equal to what? 7. I'll get D value is equal to what? 7. Clear? I'll get D value is equal to what? 7. Now see here. I got A. I got D. I have to find C and B. Okay. Now C. Under C what is there? Under C I am having x minus 2 whole square. Okay. But the highest power is what here? 3. So this is x minus 2 whole cube. This is x minus 2 whole cube. Here it is x minus 2 whole square. So between 3 and 2 what is the difference? There is 1 difference. So you have to decrease by 1. So to decrease by 1 what you have to do? So for this one what you have to do? So we are having C by x minus 2 whole square is there. So what we have to do is, for C, take this entire thing what is there in the LHS, x plus 5. Okay, this x minus 2 whole square is coming because of x minus 2 whole cube, because this is repetition form. So close this x minus 2 whole cube, this repetition form, write down the remaining things. Write down the remaining things. Okay, after writing down, what you should do? For this entire thing you have to apply what? You have to differentiate once. For this entire thing you have to differentiate once. You have to apply d by dx of this divided by 1 factorial. If you are differentiating first time, you will write it as what? 1 factorial. So this will become what? This will be apply Wheel rule. X minus 1 into x plus 5 differentiation is what? 1 minus x plus 5 into differentiation is what? Differentiation on x minus 1 is 1 divided by what I am having? I am having x minus 1 whole square. X minus 1 whole square. I am having what? X minus 1 whole square. This will give me what? 1 factorial is 1 itself. So x minus 1 minus x minus 5 divided by x minus 1 whole square. I am having what? X minus 1 whole square. So x and x cancel. I am having what? Minus 6 by x minus 1 whole square. Minus 6 by x minus 1 whole square. Minus 6 by x minus 1 whole square I am having. But under D what is that? X minus 2 is there. I should put x value as what? 2. Put x value as 2. So 2 minus 1 is what? 1 itself. So 1 square. So C value I will get it as what? Minus 6. C value I will get it as what? Minus 6. Okay, got it. Now come to B. So here I am having x minus 2 to the power of 1. X minus 2 to the power of 1. So 3 was there earlier highest power. Now it is coming 1. So 3 to 1 if you have to come, you have to decrease by 2. That means you have to differentiate twice. So already you have differentiated once. This one. After differentiating this, what we got? We got minus 6 by x minus 1 whole square. After differentiating one time. So we have to differentiate this again. Okay. So to get what is this? To get B, we will differentiate this again. So B is equal to d by dx of what is this? Minus 6 by x minus 1 whole square. Okay. Differentiating second time you have to write divided by 2 factorial. Now see here on differentiating, this is constant. I will take this 6 outside. Okay. By 2 factorial means it will just be 2. So B is equal to I am having minus 6 by 2. So differentiation of d by dx of 1 by x to the power of n is nothing but equal to what? Minus n by x to the power of n plus 1. So this will give me what? This will give me minus 2 by x minus 1 to the power of 3. To the power of 3. So what will happen? These two cancels. I will be having what? I will be having b is equal to 6 by x minus 1 whole cube. So here x value what I should put? 2. So 2 minus 1 whole cube is what? 1 itself. So the b value I will get it as 6. So b value I will get it as 6. Understood? So like this, by using the shortcut, we will get the value as what? A is equal to minus 6, D is equal to 7, C is equal to minus 6 and B is equal to 6. Clear? So we will get the values of the constant A, B, C, D using the shortcut. Clear? This is the way you have to solve it. Clear? So next thing, I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay. So this is the way we will solve this question using the shortcut method. So x minus 2 whole cube is there, that you will get directly, but x minus 2 whole square you have to differentiate once. Okay. Apart from x minus 2 whole cube term, whatever is there, that you have to differentiate once and divide by 1 factorial. If you want to get x minus 2 to the power of 1 or x minus 2 term. For this, if you want to get b, what you have to do? Except this x minus 2 whole cube, if you remove, whatever is left you have to differentiate twice, but already you have differentiated once to find out c. Differentiate this again and divide by 2 factorial, you will get the value of b. You will get the value of b. Anyways, when we solve the previous year questions, you will understand. Now let us straight away go to previous year questions. You will have more clarity. Okay, you will have more clarity. So see here, this is the question from 2024 AP. They were given if 13x plus 43 by 2x square plus 17x plus 30 is equal to a by 2x plus 5, b by x plus 6, then a plus b is equal to what? So directly we can do it. So this is nothing but what? This denominator is nothing but 2x plus 5 into x plus 6. So we are having 13x plus 43 divided by this denominator is, if you factorize, you will get it as what? 2x plus 5 into x plus 6 is equal to what? We are having a by 2x plus 5 plus b by x plus 6. This is straightforward because we are having what? Linear. So I want a value. So here x value will be equal to what? Minus 5 by 2. Here x value will be equal to what? Minus 6. I am telling about x value, not a and b value. Now I want to find a value. A value if I have to find, I should close this, I should take the remaining values. I should take what? X value, I should put it as what? Minus 5 by 2. 13 into minus 5 by 2 plus 43 divided by what is this? Minus 5 by 2 plus 6. Okay, minus 5 by 2 plus 6. So similarly, if I want to find b value, I should take what? I should take 13x plus 43 by 2x plus 5, x plus 6 I should not take. I have to put the x value as what? Minus 6. So this will be equal to what? 13 into minus 6 plus 43 divided by 2 into minus 6 plus 5. Okay, let us find out the values. So 13 into 5 is what? Minus 65. Okay, this will be what? Minus 65. 2 into 43 is what? Plus 86. Okay, plus 86 divided by 2. Let us keep this. So minus 5, 2 6 are 12. Okay, 2 6 are 12. 12 minus 5 is what? 12 minus 5 is what? 7. I will have 7 here. Okay, divided by 2 will get cancelled. So you can keep it like this. So this will be equal to what? 21 by 7, that is nothing but equal to 3. So we got a value as what? 3. Now let us go for this. So 13 6 is what? 78 minus 78 plus 43 divided by what is this? 2 6 are 12. Okay, 2 6 are what is this? 2 6 are 12 minus 12 plus 5 is what? Minus 12. This is minus 78. Okay, minus 12 plus 5 is what? Minus 7. This will be what? Minus 35. Minus 35 by minus 7. This will become what? 5 plus 5. So I got the value of b as what? 5. So a plus b is what? 3 plus 5. So the answer is what? 8, which is option 1. Very simple question. So see, using the shortcut, directly we will be able to get the value of a plus b is equal to what? 8. Clear? I hope it is clear. Can we proceed to the next question? Okay, fine. Please have a look at this question 2024 AP. Please have a look at this question similar to the question which I told in the shortcuts, second question. Yes, 8 is the right answer. Please do like and share. I am not getting the likes. Please do like and share with your friends and your juniors as well. And we have started the bridge course for 10th and also 11th students can also watch. 11th to 12th going students can also watch, so that their concepts can become more clear. Especially it will be highly useful for 10th students and even for 11th to 12th going students. Okay. So see here, they were given 4x square plus 5 by x minus 2 whole square. So they were given a by x minus 2 plus b by x minus 2 whole square plus c by x minus 2 whole cube plus d by x minus 2 whole power 4. Then they are asking that value. Okay, square root of a by c plus b by c plus d by c. So see here, here directly x minus 2 whole to the power of 4 is there. Here directly I cannot find out a or b or c or any of these, but definitely I can find out the value of d, because under d I am having x minus 2 whole power 4, under this also I am having x minus 2 whole power 4. So I can write it as what? D is equal to, here x value will be equal to what? 2. So d will be equal to, except this I should write whatever is there. So 4x square plus 5, I should put what? X is equal to 2 I should put. So d is equal to what? 4 into x square is what? 4. So this will become what? This will become what? 2 square is 4. So 4 for the 16 plus 5. So d value will become equal to what? 16 plus 5, that is 21. Okay, 16 plus 5, that is 21. D value will be equal to what? 21. Correct na? D value will be equal to what? 21. So this is what? X is equal to 2. 2 square is what? 2 square is 4. 4 for the 16. 16 plus 5, 21. So D value I got it. Now I want C value. If I want C value, I have to differentiate this once. But except this, under D what is there? X minus 2. Okay, x minus 2 gives me what? X is equal to 2. So under d what is there? Because of this d, x minus 2 whole power 4, I am getting x minus 2 whole cube. Because of that only I am getting x minus 2 whole square. Because of that only I am getting x minus 2. That is repetition form. So except this, whatever is there I should write, and I have to differentiate it. So if I want C, I have to differentiate this numerator. I will get what? 8x I will get it. Okay, 8x I will get it. So C value I will get it as what? 8x. Okay, at x is equal to what? At x is equal to 2. So C will be equal to what? 16. C will be equal to what? 16 divided by 1 factorial. So d value if I want, I have to differentiate this again, but I have to divide by 2 factorial. So 8x if I differentiate, I will get 8 divided by 2. Divided by 2 means what? 2 factorial means that is 2 only. So 8 by 2 gives me 4. So there is no value of x here. So no need to put the value of x is equal to 2. So d value I got it as 4. Okay, d value I got it as, sorry, not d value, I will get it as what? Not d value, I will get what? I will get, what is that value I will get? So b value. So b value I will get it as what? 4. B value I will get it as what? 4. Now if I want a, I should differentiate this. So this is already a constant. If I differentiate, I will get a value as what? A value is equal to 0. So I got a value, b value, c value and d value. So definitely I can put the values here. So this will become what? This will become a by, this is 0 by, or I can write what? A plus b plus d by c. This I can write it as what? This I can write it as, simply put, I can write it as a plus b plus d by c. I write it because the denominator is same. This is nothing but 0 plus b value is what? B value is 4 and d value is what? 21 and c value is what? 16. So simply put, this will be square root of 25 by 16, that is nothing but 5 by 4. 5 by 4, which is the option? That is third option. Okay, 5 by 4, which is the option? That is third option. Okay, that is third option. Clear? Third option is the right one. So see here, if you want to, you go for elimination of options just by logical method. Everywhere denominator 4 is there, but here denominator 5 is there. So remove this. On removing this, you will be left with 3 options. So out of the 3 options, if you see, just because you eliminated this, it doesn't mean that you have discarded completely. Make use of this option. Here what we are having? We are having 5, we are having 4. Okay, so here 5 by 4 is there, so I can go with third option. So instead of these options. Clear? Next one. See here. So again they have given proper fraction. So then they are asking a into b, b into c, c into a. So this is the question that they are asking. So option 3, that is right answer. Spandana, that's right. Okay. Now look at this. If 2x square plus 5x plus 6 by x plus 2 whole cube is equal to something they were given, they are asking us to find what? See, this is also repetition form. Please be careful, repetition form. They are asking us to find a into b plus b into c plus c into a. So c directly I can find it. So c directly I can find it means I can put what? X is equal to what? X is equal to minus 2. So c is equal to what? So 2 into minus 2 whole square is what? Minus 2 whole square is 4. 4 2s are 8. 5 2s are minus 10 plus 6. So this will be equal to what? So c will be equal to 8 plus 6, 14. 14 minus 10 is 4. C will be equal to 4. I got c value is equal to 4. So b value if I want to find out. B value if I want to find out, removing this, because this is coming because of x plus 2 whole cube. Removing this, I have to differentiate this once and divide by 1 factorial. So b will be equal to what? I have to differentiate this. This is small b only they have given. So b is equal to what? B will be 4x plus 5. Okay, I have to put x value is equal to what? At x is equal to what? Minus 2. If I put x is equal to minus 2, this will become what? Minus 8 plus 5. So b value minus 8 plus 5. 4 to the 8, that is minus 2 is there. So b will be equal to what? Minus 3. B will be equal to what? Minus 3. Now I have to differentiate this again. To get the value of a, I have to differentiate this again and divide by 2 factorial. 2 factorial is what? 2. Okay. So if I differentiate this again, I will get a value. If I have to get it, differentiate this again, I will get it as what? 4. 4 by 2 factorial, that is nothing but what? 4 by 2 I will write it, just 2 I will write it. So that will be equal to what? 2 factorial. So 4 by 2, that is nothing but equal to 2. So a value will got it as what? 2. Okay, a value we got it as what? 2. So we have to find a into b, that is what? 2 into minus 3 is what? Minus 6. B into c. B into c. Minus 3 into 4 is what? Minus 3 into 4 is what? See, minus 3 into plus 4, minus 12. C into a. C into a is what? 4 into 2 is 8. That is what? Plus 8. So we are having what? Minus 18 plus 8. Minus 18 plus 8 is what? Minus 10. So minus 10 is the answer. That is third option. Clear friends? That is third option is the right one. Got it everyone? Third option is the right one. Next one, see here. So this is what? This is improper fraction is given. Proper only, but this is of another type. So we have to talk about how to convert improper to proper, then we will come back to this. Look at this one, this is improper. What about this one? What about this one? This one is also improper. We will come back to this later. Okay, this is proper only. This is definitely proper. So we can find out this. So let us find out this. So 2023 AP they have given this question. Spandana, that's correct. Who all are watching? Please put your names. I want to know my students, our students. So like I promised, I have come up with the class. In NEET WORLD, we keep up the promise. So see here, a plus b plus c is equal to what? We have to find out. So x minus 1 whole square is there. So directly can I find the value of b? Yes, definitely I can find out the value of b. So b is equal to, I can write it as what? See, x is equal to 1, I will put it. So closing this, I have to write it. Okay. So b is equal to, I can write it as what? X minus 1 whole square is there. So b is equal to, I can put the value as what? I can put the value as, okay, minus x whole square means what? What I should write it? This will be minus 1 plus 6 plus 1 divided by x square plus 1, that is nothing but 2. Okay. So b will be equal to what? 6 by 2 minus 1 plus 1 cancels. B will be equal to 3. B will be equal to 3, I will get it. B will be equal to 3, I will get it. Similarly, can I find out the value of a? Yes, a is coming because of x minus 2, x minus 1 whole square. So similarly, I can find out the value of a. So for this, what I should do? I should take the remaining things. I should take the remaining, that is, I should write d by dx of what is left out, that is minus x square plus 6x plus 1, okay, by x square plus 1 divided by 1 factorial. I should put at x is equal to 1, I have to find out. So if I do d by dx of this, I will get what? So I have to do this. What I should do here? I should apply u by v rule. So this will give me what? X square plus 1 into what is this? Minus 2x plus 6 minus what is this I am having? Minus x square plus 6x plus 1. This will be equal to what? 2x divided by x square plus 1 whole square. X square plus 1 whole square. So I will get the value of a. And what I should put? X is equal to 1. So this will be what? If I put x is equal to 1, so a will be equal to what here? So this will be 2 minus 2 plus 6. So 2 into minus 2 plus 6 is what? Minus 2 plus 6 is what? Plus 4. 2 into 4 minus, this is what? Minus 1. This is minus 1 plus 1 cancels. I am having 6 here. 6 into 2. 6 into 2 is what? 12. Okay, this is minus 12 divided by what is this? 2 square is 4. So I will be having what? A is equal to 2 4s are 8. 8 minus 12 is what? 8 minus 12 is minus 4. Minus 4 by 4. So a value will be equal to minus 1. So I got a value is equal to what? Minus 1. B is equal to 3 I got. Now cx minus 3. So cx minus 3 by x square plus 1. So this is what is given. So to find out c, directly I cannot use any shortcut here. So for this, let us use the comparison method. So on taking the LCM, what I will be having? On taking the LCM, I will be having a into x minus 1 into x square plus 2 plus b into x square plus 2 I will be having, plus what I will be having? Cx minus 3 into what I will be having? X minus 1 whole square. This is what I will be having. This is what I will be having. Now we have to equate the coefficients. So we have to equate the coefficients, correct na? So cx into x, this is x square is there. So here what is this? Ax into x square, bx square. So this is what I am having, correct na? So ax into x square, that is what? Ax cube. Ax cube is there. So cx into this, x into x is what? X square plus what is this? Cx cube, that is equal to what? Here x cube is there. No, there is no x cube term. That means what? 0x cube. So on equating this, what I will get? A plus c. I am getting what? A plus c. A plus c is equal to what? 0. What is the value of a, friends? A value is minus 1. So a value is minus 1. Okay, a plus c is equal to 0. So no need to find out, put the values here. A plus c, the value is what? 0. That is only value left is b. So what is the value of b? B is equal to 3. That is third option is the right answer. Third option is the right answer. Clear? So you can compare the coefficients and find out the value of c. But I am getting directly a plus c is equal to 0. See, a plus b plus c I have to find out. So this I can further write it like this: a plus c plus b. If I write it any wrong, is there? Nothing. A plus c is what? 0 plus b, that is 0 plus c is, b is what? 3. So 0 plus 3 is 3 only. So the answer is what? Third option 3. Clear? 3 is the option. Option 3 is correct option. Next one, look at this. Is this a proper fraction? Yes. Degree of numerator is 1, degree of denominator is 2. So, AP 2023 they have asked. So, see here, they have factorized this. Okay. So, denominator if on factorizing we will get this. So, see AX into X, AX into AX into 3X, AX into 3X I will get it as what? 3AX square. So, here x square term is what? Coefficient of x square is 12. Here a coefficient of x square is 3a. So, a will be equal to what? A will be equal to 4. So, a will be equal to 4. Now, see here I am having this constant 5 into b. 5 into b is what? 5 into b is 5b. 5 into b is 5b. What about the constant term here? Constant term is minus 20. So, minus 20. So, b will be equal to what? Minus 4. b will be equal to what? Minus 4. So, this I can rewrite it as what? In simple form 17x minus 2. In the factorized form if I write it, this is what? 3x plus 5. 3x plus 5 into what is this? 3x plus b. Okay, 3x plus b. So, this is 3x, not 3x, a is, this is a is 4. So, this will be what? 4x plus 5, 4x plus 5 into 3x plus b is what? 3x minus 4, b is what? Minus 4. So, a is 4 and b is minus 4, 4x plus 4 into 3x minus 4. So, this is equal to what? A by 4x plus 5 plus b by 3x minus 4. Now, we have to find out a and b. So, a value how I can find out? Directly using the shortcut. So, here x value will be equal to what? Minus 5 by 4. Here x value will be equal to what? What is this? 4 by 3. Okay, x value will be equal to 4 by 3. If I want a value, what I should do? 17. This I should close it. 17 into what I should do? 17 into minus 5 by 4. Okay, minus 2 divided by what is this? I should leave this 3x minus 4. That is x is what? X is minus 5 by 4 minus 4. What about b value? B value I should what I should do? I should close this. Okay, b value I should close this and I should use this value. So, 17 into x value is what? X value is 4 by 3. X value is 4 by 3 minus 2 divided by what is this? 4 into 4 by 3 plus 5. Okay. Now, let us find out these values. So, what I will have? 17 into minus 5 is 17 5 is minus 85. Okay. So, this is what? 4 2 is 8 minus 8. Okay, divided by 4, leave it because it will get cancelled. 4 divided by 4 divided by 4, numerator denominator will get cancelled. So, 3 5 is 15 minus 15. Okay, 4 4 is minus 16. So, I will have what? Minus 93 by minus 31. So, plus this is what? 31 3 is. So, I will get what? I will get the value of a as what? 3. Now, b value 17 4 is 68 minus 3 2 is 6. Okay, 3 2 is 6 divided by 4 4 is 16. 4 4 is 16, 3 5 is 15. So, this will be what? This will be 62 by 31, that will be equal to 2. That will be equal to 2. So, I got a value, capital A is 3, capital B is 2. So, if I put the values here, a value is what? Capital A value is 3, capital B value is 2. What about small a value is 4, 4 into 3 plus B value is what? Small b value is minus 4, minus 4 into 2. 4 3s are 12, minus 4 2s are 8. So, that will be 12 minus 8, that is 4. Okay, 4, which is second option. Second option is the right answer, friends. Clear? To the PYQs only I am telling the concepts here. Okay, very simple chapter. See, easily you will be able to solve 2 questions. Definitely you must be able to solve. This is what this is. See, degree is same, that means this is improper. Okay, mainly they are asking what? Proper itself. Look at this question they are given. So, here the degree is 2, here the degree is 3, that means this is proper only. So, x square plus 4x plus 4, x square plus 4x plus 4. So, observe here x square plus 4x plus 4, I can write it as what? A square plus b square plus 2ab, that means what? X plus 2 whole square they have written. So, this can be written as what? This can be written as, okay, this can be written as a by 3x plus 5, okay, plus b by x plus 2 plus c by x plus 2 whole square, because this is what? Repetition form. In the second term there is repetition. So, this is equal to what? Minus x square plus 6x plus 13 divided by what? Plus 13 divided by what I am having? Plus 13 divided by what I am having? I am having 3x plus 5 into what is this? X plus 2 whole square I am having. X plus 2 whole square I am having. So, x plus 2 whole square I should get. Okay. So, look at this. First let us find out the value of a. So from this 3x plus 5 x plus 2 whole square is there. Directly I can find out the value of a and c. B value I cannot find out directly, but let us look at the options and then go for it. First let us find out the value of a. So here first x value will be equal to what? Minus 5 by 3. And what about c value? Not c value. Here x value will be equal to what? Minus 2. Now let us find out the a value. A value I have to find out 3x plus 5. I have to close it. I have to just substitute the values. So this will be what? Minus 5 by 3 whole square. Minus 5 by 3 whole square means first minus 5 by 3 whole square means this will be what? Minus 5 by 3 whole square plus 6 into minus 5 by 3 plus what is this? 13, huh? Yeah, plus 13 divided by what is this I am having? X plus 2. X plus 2 means minus 5 by 3 plus 2 whole square. Plus 2 whole square, this is what I am having. So observe here, if I want to find out this, see here, this is what? 5, this is 25 plus 25 minus 25 by what is this I am having? 9. Minus 25 by 9 plus 6 5 is 30 by 3 plus 13. Okay, divided by what is this? 3 2s are 6. This is what? 3 2s are 6. 6 minus 5 is 1. So 1 by 3 whole square, that is what? 1 by 9 I am having. So here if I take the LCM in the numerator, so 9 will be there, minus 25. So minus 25. See, this is 3 3s are, this is minus 90. Minus 90 plus 13 9s is what? 13 9s is 117. 13 9s is 117 divided by 1 by 9. So 9 9 cancels. So I will be having what? So 90 plus 25 is what? 90 plus 25 is what? 90 plus 25 is 115. So minus 90 minus 25 is minus 115 plus 117. Minus 115 plus 117. This gives me the value of 2. This gives me the value of 2. So this gives me the value of 2. So that means what? A value I will get it as equal to 2. Okay, A value I will get it as equal to 2. So let us not jump into conclusion as of now. Now let us find out what is the value. We will find out the value of c. If I want to find out the value of c, just put the value as what? X is equal to minus 2, but I have to close this. I have to close this one. See, this one I have to close. Sorry, this one I have to close because under c I am having what? X plus 2 whole square. So minus 2 whole square. Minus 2 whole square is what? Plus 4, but here minus is there. This will be minus 4. Okay, 6 into minus 2 is what? Minus 12 plus 13 divided by what is this? 3 into 2 minus 2 is what? Minus 6 plus 5 is minus 1. So this will be what? C is equal to minus 16 plus this is what? Plus 1 minus 4, this is minus 3 minus 1, that will be equal to what? 3. So C is equal to 3. So C is equal to 3 we are having and A is equal to 2 we got. A is equal to 2 and A is here 2 and C is equal to 3, that is second option. Okay, you don't even have to find B, option B. So that is not option B, that you don't even have to find the constant value B. So by this you can go for the second option. Very easily you can go for the second option and very safely you can go for the second option without even finding the constant value B. Okay, because A value you got it as 2 and C value you got it as 3, that is only in this option, that is only in second option. Clear friends? This is how you can go for option 2. Okay, B is equal to what? B is equal to 3, yeah? You don't even have to find out the value of B. Okay, A value will get, C value will get it. Okay, Ritika. C you will get it as what? C you will get it as 3, A value will get it as 2. So by that you can go for second option. Still if you want to find out B, what you have to do? You have to differentiate it and you can find out. Okay, and you can find out. Okay, got it? Yes, correct. Let us go to the next thing. So this is improper. This is also improper. This is also improper. They have given. Okay, look at this question. 2024 TS they have given this question. I have told you multiple times in the class x power 4 plus x square plus 1 can be factorized as what? X square plus x plus 1 into x square minus x plus 1. That means what? This A value will be equal to what? 1. This A value will be equal to what? 1. So this equation or this question will transform into what? 1 by, this will become what? 1 by x square plus 1. See, this value I have written here. Okay, so 1 by x square into x plus 1, x square plus x plus 1 by into what is this? See, this has become 1 by x square plus x plus 1. See, let me do it again. Observe this carefully. Now see here, this is a question from 2024. I'll record it. So this is a question from 2024 TS. So based on partial fractions. So see here, I have told you numerous times. This is what? they have given x power 4 plus x square plus 1. This can be factorized as what? Numerous times I have told in the class. I can write it as what? X square plus x plus 1 into x square minus x plus 1. That means what? Here coefficient of x is what? 1. Here coefficient of x is what? Minus 1. That means a value will become what? 1. Here a value will become what? 1. So this I can write it as this way. So this will be equal to what? Ax plus b. Correct now? Because this is quadratic, this is also quadratic. So I can write it as what? Ax plus b divided by what is this? X square plus x plus 1 plus cx plus d divided by x square minus x plus 1. X square minus x plus 1. So they are asking us to find a plus b minus c plus d. A plus b minus c plus d. Now see here, I am having x square plus 1, x square minus x plus 1, x square plus x plus 1, x square minus x plus 1. So see here, using this, what I can find out using the shortcut? So if I use the shortcut here, okay, ax plus b, okay, ax plus b if I have to find out, okay, ax plus b if I have to find out, what I can do here? Simple thing what I can do here. So I am having 1 by x square plus x plus 1, x square minus x plus 1. So what is the value I can take? What is the shortcut I can use here? Please think. Please think, this is quadratic. I have told you already what is the shortcut that you can use. Please think what is the shortcut that we can use here. See, for everywhere you cannot use one size fit all approach. So that means what? For everywhere you cannot use the same shortcut. See, that same shortcut you can use for most of the questions, but here instead of using the shortcut, if I see the coefficients, ax into 1 is what? Ax, cx into 1 is what? Plus cx is equal to what? Coefficient of x is what here? Here nothing is there, that means it is 0x is equal to 0. That means what? 0x. That means what? A plus c is equal to what? 0. A plus c is equal to 0, but they are asking a minus c is there. There a plus c is not there. Okay, but still we will use it. A plus c is equal to 0. Let us look for other coefficients. Ax into x square is what? Ax cube. Cx into x cube is what? Again we will get a plus c is equal to 0. So if I look at this, let us look for constants. B into 1 b, d into 1 d. So b plus d. So b plus d, I will get it as what? Equal to 1. So I will get the value of b plus d is equal to what? 1. I got the value of b plus d is equal to what? 1. Okay, this is what I got. Further what I can do here? Okay, so here what we can do further? Ax square minus cx square. So we will take ax into x is what? Ax square. Cx into x is what? See, ax into x is what? Minus ax square. Here minus is there. Cx into x is what? Cx square plus cx square. Is there any x square term here? There is no x square term, that means this is 0 x square. So that gives us what? C minus a is equal to 0. C minus a is equal to 0 we got. Okay, C minus a is equal to 0 we got. Okay, C minus a is equal to 0 we have got it. What about this? C plus a is equal to 0. Okay, we have also got a plus c is equal to 0. C minus a is also equal to 0 we got it. Okay, now let us find out one more term in terms of b and d. So bx, see, dx minus bx, or I can write it as what? Bx plus dx is equal to what? Coefficient of x is there, there is nothing is there, 0x. So I can write it as what? Minus b plus d is equal to what? 0. Okay, so I got the values. B plus d is equal to 1. Minus b plus d is equal to what? Minus b plus d is equal to what? Minus b plus d is equal to 0. On solving this, I will get the value of d as what? I will get the value of d as 1. So that means what? D is equal to 1 means b is equal to 0. I got the value of d and 1. Okay, d and b I got it. Now I have c minus a is equal to 0. A plus c is equal to 0 means c plus a is also equal to 0. So c plus a is equal to 0. On solving this, what I will have? So 2c is equal to, I will get what? 0. Okay, 2c I will get what? Equal to 0. Okay, 2c I will get what? Equal to 0. So 2c I will get it as what? 2c I will get it as what? Equal to 0. So 2c will be equal to what? Just let us have a look here. So c minus a is equal to 0. Further, can I get c minus a again? c minus a c minus a if I want. So cx into x cube, so cx into x cube, see cx into x cube, this is what I am having, cx into x cube, ax into x cube. Let me check the question once, cx into x cube. So see here let me check the question once. Check the question once. So see here, instead of doing this way, so see here c minus a we cannot take it as 0. Instead of taking like this as 0, what we will do is we will put the value here. We will put the value here. So a plus b plus c. So we are getting b, see b plus d plus a minus c is equal to what? 0. B plus d we got the value as 1. So a minus c will be equal to what? Will be equal to minus 1. So a minus c is equal to what? Minus 1. So a plus c is equal to 0. On solving this, I'll get what? On solving this, I'll get 2a is equal to what? 2a is equal to what? 2a will be equal to minus 1. So a will be equal to what? Minus 1 by 2. So c will be equal to what? C will be equal to what? 1 by 2. C will be equal to what? 1 by 2. So if I put the values, I don't even have to find the values of b and d. Okay, directly I can put it. So I got what? B plus d is equal to what? 1. Okay, a plus c is equal to what? Or a is what? 1 by 2. 1 by 2. C is what? Minus of minus 1 by 2. So this will be equal to what? 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So that is nothing but equal to 2. So 2. So 2 means it is nothing but 2 into 1. So 1 is what? A. So 2a. So the answer is what? Second option. Second option. So second option 35. Second option is the right answer. Clear, friends? This is the way you can solve this question. Understood, everyone? D is not equal to 1 by 2. Okay, and you don't even have to find the value of d. Okay, and you don't even have to find the value of d. So you should be careful with understanding the question. Clear? So this is the second option. Okay, if you want, I can repeat this. If you want, I can repeat this. Anyways, let us go to the next one. What about this one? See here, is it proper fraction? Yes. So they have given, look at this 2024 TS, they have asked. So if x square by something is given is equal to ax plus b plus cx plus d, this is what? Quadratic they have given. So you have to factorize this. Correct? Na? You have to factorize this. This x square into x square. See here, first of all, they have given some constant value, small a and small a. So this x square into x square, this will become what? Ax to the power of 4. Here, the coefficient of x square is what here? It's not x square, x to the power is 4 is what? It is 2. So a will be equal to 2. Small a will be equal to 2. Now, look at this constant. A into 3 is what? 3a. So 3a will be equal to what? Constant value is what? 6 here. So a will get it as 2 again. But we are not bothered about a. Already we got the value of a. Just we have to put the values here. So this will transform into x square by this denominator will become what? X square plus a. A is what? A is what? 2 into what is this? Ax square plus 3. A is what? 2x square plus 3. So that is equal to what? Ax plus b by what is this? X square plus 2 plus cx plus d divided by what is this? 2x square plus 3. So instead of using that shortcut, we will use the comparing the coefficient method. That will be more easier to solve this question. So see here, if you observe this, so ax into 2x square. So ax into 2x square, that is what I am talking about, x into x square, that is x cube. So coefficient of x cube we will take it. So this will become what? 2a plus, this is what? Cx into x square, that is what? Nothing but 2a plus c. 2a plus c into x cube is nothing but equal to what? X cube term is only not there, that means what? 0x cube. So 2a plus c is equal to what? 0. 2a plus c is equal to what? 0. So further, if you take the constant, if you talk about the constant, 3a, see 3a plus what is this? 3a 3ax. So this will become what? 3ax plus what is this? 2cx. plus 2cx. Here coefficient of x is what? Coefficient of x. X term is only not there in the denominator, that will become equal to what? So that will become equal to 0x. So I can write it as what? 3a plus 2c is equal to 0. 3a plus 2c is equal to 0. Now look at the constants. 3b plus 2d. 3b plus 2d is equal to what? 3b plus 2d is equal to what? Constant value is 6. 3b plus 2d is equal to 6. Now if I multiply with this, so b into x square, what about d into 2x square? Okay. So further if I do, I got two values here. 3a plus 2c is equal to 0, 2a plus c is equal to 0. So what I will do? So 3a plus 2c is equal to 0. Let me solve these two equations. So I have to get 2c, that means what? I will multiply this by 2. So 4a plus 2c is equal to what? 4a plus 2c is equal to 0. On solving this, what I will get? On solving this, I will get it as what? This will cancel. So minus a is equal to 0. So I will get a is equal to what? I will get a is equal to 0. I will get what? I will get a is equal to 0. Okay. I will get a is equal to 0. What is the? See, d is not equal to 1 by 2. So please focus, d is not equal to 1 by 2. D is not equal to 1 by 2. Now see here. Now see here further, what we can do here is ax 2x square, cx x square, x cube term is there. Okay. Now what we can do further? Further, if you don't get anything, put x value is equal to 0 and find out. Put x value is equal to 0 and find out. So otherwise, see here we are having 3b plus 2d is equal to 6. Okay. So another equation in terms of b and d I need it. Also, okay, another equation in terms of b and d I need it. So this will become what? D into x square plus b into. So this I can write it as what? 2b plus, I will write it here. I am talking about x square terms. 2b plus, what is this? D into x square. 2b plus d. X square term is what here? Nothing. X square term is what? 7. 2b plus d is equal to what? 7. So 2b plus d is equal to what? 7. Correct now? 2b plus d is equal to what? 7. So we are having 2b plus d. So I will multiply this by 2 so that I can get it here. 3b plus 2d is equal to 7. If I multiply this by 2, I will get it as what? 4b plus 2d is equal to what? 14. So cancel this, cancel, minus. So this will get what? I will get it as what? Minus b. This will get cancelled. So minus 14, this is what I am having. Minus 14 plus 6 is what? Minus 8. Correct now? Minus 14 plus 6 is what? Minus 14 plus 6 is minus 8. So b value will be equal to what? 8. B value I got it as 8. B value I got it as 8. Now see here, if I put a value is equal to 0, c value will also become equal to 0. If I put b value is equal to 8, if I put b value is equal to 8, what will this become? So b value if I put it as 8, 16 plus d is equal to 7. That means what? D is equal to what? D is equal to what? D is equal to minus 9. D is equal to minus 9 I will have. So now look, put these values. A plus c, this is 0, this is 0. B value is what? 8. B value is 8 minus 2 into d. 2 into d is what? D is what? Minus 9. So 8 minus 2 9s are 18 plus 18. 18 plus 18, correct na? So we are having what? Minus 2 into d is what? Minus 9. Let us check. Minus 2d, it is correct. Have we done this correct? Let us look at this. 4b plus 2d is equal to what? 14. Let us check this again. See, this we took it as 6. 3b plus 2d, this is not 6. Actually, this should be 0. 3b plus 2d. 3b plus 2d is what? 3b plus 2d. 3b plus 2d. Yes, it is correct. 6. It is 6. Now, what about this coefficient? So, bx square plus what is this? Dx. Okay, bx square plus what is this? X square. So, what is the coefficient of x square here? Let us have a look at it. That is previous question. Yes, d is equal to 1 by 2. Okay. 3b plus 2d. 3b plus 2d is equal to what? 3b plus 2d is equal to 0. 3b plus 2d is equal to 0. 4b plus 2d. 4b plus 2d. Where is 4 coming from? 2b plus d is equal to 1. 2b plus d. This is x square plus 2. This is x square plus ax square plus 3. So 2b plus, so 2b is fine. So that is 2d plus 3b. 3b plus 2d. 3b plus 2d is equal to what? 3b plus 2d, that is nothing but equal to 6. Okay, that is nothing but equal to 6. Okay, you will get it like this. You will get, instead of this, you will get it like this. 2b plus d is equal to 1, you will get it. Okay, so if I multiply, I will get what? 4b plus 2d is equal to 2. And what I got here? What is that? I got 3b plus 2d, that is 3b plus 2d, that is 3b plus 2d, 3b plus 2d, 3b plus 2d is equal to 0. I will get, by this I will get what? 3b plus 2d. So b is not equal to 8, b is not equal to 8, d is not equal to 9. So I will get this as what? So I will get this as b is equal to 2, c is equal to minus 3. Okay, b is equal to 2, I will get it. So that means what? This will become 0, 0, b is equal to 2, right? C is 0, b is equal to 2 minus 2 into d. D is what? C is equal to minus d. So d is equal to minus 3. This is d. So 2 into minus 3. This is plus 6. Okay, plus 6. Okay, this will become what? This will become 8. So 8 means what? I can write 4 into 2. This 2 is what? A. So that is 4a. That is 4a is the answer. That is option 4. Option 4, 4a is the answer. Option 4, 4a is the answer. Clear? Option 4, 4a is the answer. I hope it is clear to all of you. I hope it is clear to all of you. So some of you are having confusion. Let me explain this question again. So see here. So this question is highly important. That's why I am explaining it again. So see here. Observe carefully. So see here. So this is a question from where? 2024 TS. This is a question from 2024 TS. They have given this question. So there's some partial fraction is given, then they are asking a plus b plus c minus 2d they are asking. So how to solve this? First of all, you have to find this value of small a. So how to find out? So for that, we will multiply this and this will have what? A x to the power of 4. Here coefficient of x to the power is what? X to the power of 4 is what? 2. So that means what? A will be equal to 2. So here also a will be equal to 2. So a value will get it as 2. So this one further we can simplify, I can write it as what? X square by, we can write it in what? Factorized form, x square plus a. X square plus a is what? X square plus 2 into what is this? Ax square, that is what? 2x square plus 3 is equal to what? Ax plus b by x square plus a is what? X square by 2 plus cx plus d divided by ax square. Ax square means what? That is what we are having? 2x square plus 3 we are having. Now instead of using the shortcut, we will use what? Comparing the coefficient method. So ax, so we are having ax into what is this? Ax into 3ax. So 3ax if I take, or if I just take what? If I just take, see here, this is what? X square plus 2, this is 2x square plus 3. So if I take ax into 2, so 2a x cube, 2a. Similarly 3x into x square, that is 2a plus c x cube. Here x cube term is there in the numerator? No. Okay, because on comparing coefficients this denominator will be eliminated, only I will be having numerator. You have to focus only on the numerator. Okay, you have to focus only on the numerator. You have to focus only on this numerator if you focus. So see here, x cube term is not there in the numerator, that means 0 x cube I can write it. So what will happen? 2a plus c will be equal to what? 0. Similarly if I take, okay, if I take the constant value 3a into x, so that will become what? 3ax, that will become what? 3ax plus, this is what is this? Okay, let us continue. Check whether audio and video are clear. Dear students, please check once. Okay, let us continue. Check whether audio and video are clear. Dear students, please check once. Okay, let us continue. All right, let us start. Let us resume. Okay, so we were solving this question, we have to solve this question, right? So there is a question from, let me start from the beginning. 2024 TS 11th May they asked this question, very important question because some concepts are involved, some important concepts are involved. So see here. So first of all, in this question, x square by something is given, ax plus b, cx plus d. By looking at this is what biquadratic is given. So here first of all you have to find out the values of this small a, and then you can find out the value of capital A plus b plus c minus 2d. So to find out the value of small a, very simple, what you can do. So see here, x square into ax square, that is nothing but what? Ax to the power of 4. So here coefficient of x to the power of 4 is what? 2. So a will become equal to what? 2. So this entire thing I can rewrite it as what? X square by x square plus 2. That is what? X square plus c, that is x square plus 2. This denominator can be written it, that is factorized in this way. That is what they have given directly. So ax square means what? 2x square plus 3 will be equal to what? Ax plus b. Please drop a comment whether I am audible, whether video is clear. X square plus 2 plus cx plus d divided by what? 2x square plus 3. This is what I have. Now instead of using the shortcut, let us use what? Another shortcut, that is comparing the coefficients. If I compare the coefficients, see here I am having x square. So ax into what I can do? So if I want x cube, ax into what I can do? 2a x square into x square is what? X cube plus cx into x square, this will what? Cx cube, that is I can write it as what? C into 2a plus c into x cube will be equal to what? 0 x cube, because there is no x square term in the numerator. You have to focus on the numerator because denominator and denominator will get cancelled on taking the LCM. So I am doing directly, you have to focus completely on the numerator now. So forget about the denominator here. Now see here, 0 x cube. So 2a plus c will be equal to what? 0. 2a plus c will become equal to what? 0. Okay. Okay, Ritika, thank you. I hope I am audible to everyone. Now see here. Now further, what I can do? 3ax plus, what is this? 3ax plus 2cx is equal to what? X term is there, x square is there. There is no x term, means I can write it as what? 0x. So this will become equal to what? 3a plus 2c is equal to what? 0. So 3a plus 2c. Okay. So 3a plus 2c is equal to 0. So here further I can write it as what? 3a plus 2c is equal to 0. Another equation is what? 2a plus c. So I will write this as what? In terms of 2c I get it, I want to get it. So I will multiply by 2. So I will have what? 4a plus 2c is equal to 0. On solving this I will have what? On solving this and this will get cancelled. I will have what? Minus a is equal to 0. That implies a is equal to 0. If I put a is equal to 0 in the first equation, I will get what? 2c is equal to 0. That implies c is equal to 0. I will get c is equal to 0. Now look at these constants. So 2b, so this is what? 2d, it should be opposite, that is like this zigzag, 2 into d plus 3 into b. So 2b, so that is 2d plus 3b, that is what? Constants. Here any value of constant is there in the numerator? No, there is nothing is there. So 2d plus 3b is equal to what? 0. 2d plus 3b is equal to what? 0. Now if you look at this x square term, bx square okay, bx square, so this should be, this is what, b into 2, so 2bx square, so 2bx square I can write it as what, 2b plus d is equal to what, x square coefficient is what, 1, so this will be equal to 1. So I have what, another two equations I have, 3b plus 2d is equal to 0, this is what, 2b plus d, 2b plus d is equal to 1. So what I can do, so I want to make this as 2d, so I will multiply by 2, so 4b plus 2. So this was the question we were solving. Sorry, again there was an interruption. So let us continue. So let us start again for this question. So this is 11th May 2024 TS, they have asked this question. So some partial fraction is given. So this is biquadratic they have given. So first thing they have given biquadratic, then they are asking us to find a plus b plus c minus 2d. So for here, first you have to focus, that is what, small a is given, this small a we have to find out first. So for this, just simply for multiply this, we will have what, a into x to the power of 4, here 2 into x to the power of 4 is there. So coefficients if we equate, I will get a value as 2. So this I can transform as what, x square by, what is it, this denominator is written this way, that is after factorizing. So simply I can write it as what, x square plus 2 into 2x square plus 3, this will be equal to what, this will be equal to, what is that, ax plus b divided by x square plus 2 into, what is this is plus cx plus b divided by 2x square plus 3, 2x square plus 3. Now you can normally think of doing the shortcut, but otherwise another shortcut is comparing the coefficients. If I compare the coefficients, here if I compare, see, you have to focus now on the numerator, because denominator will get eliminated, this and this will get eliminated on taking the LCM while we do the comparison method. So I can write it as what, ax into, what is this, 2a plus, what is this, 2a plus, this is what, c will be equal to 0, this is what, I am talking about the coefficient of x into x square is what, x cube. Here x cube term is not there, that means what, 2a plus c will become equal to what, 0. Okay, 2a plus c will become equal to what, 0. Let me write it here, 2a plus c will become equal to what, 0. So similarly if I take it, ax into 3, that is what, 3ax. Okay, 3ax, that is 3a plus, what is this, 2cx, 3a plus 2c, that will also become equal to 0. I am talking about the coefficient of x. Here x term itself is not there, x square is there, but there is no x term, that is just x is not there. So that means it will be equal to 0x. So 3a plus 2c is equal to 0. So what I can do, this and this I can solve it. So I can write this as what, this equation if I multiply by 2, what I will have, this equation if I multiply it by 2, I will be having what, I will be having 2 to the 4a plus 2c is equal to 0. On solving this, I will get what, I will get minus a is equal to 0, this and this will cancel, I will get minus a is equal to 0, this implies a is equal to 0. If I put a is equal to 0 here, so c will be equal to 0, I will get c will be equal to 0. Okay, I got a is equal to 0, c is equal to 0. Now the next thing is I have to find out the values of b and d. So if I have to find out the value of b and d, so what I can do, this is what, cx plus d, this should be cx plus d, this should be cx plus d. So this will become what, if I multiply this, I will have what, so 3b plus 2d, the constants, 3b plus 2d, the constants if I multiply, here constant term is there, no, there is no constant term, means this will become equal to what, 0, this will become equal to what, 0. Now, now if you take the coefficient of x square, so b into what is this, 2x square, that will be 2b plus, what is this, 2b plus d, 2b plus d will become equal to what, x square means there is nothing is there, means it is 1. So 2b plus d is equal to 1. So what I can do here, so this I can multiply by, see these two equations I can solve, see this I can multiply by this equation, if I multiply by 2 I will get 2d. So this will become what, 4b plus 2d is equal to 2. On solving this, what I will be getting, on solving this I will be getting what, see, let me put this down. So 2b plus d will become equal to what? 1. 2b plus d will be equal to what? 1. So on solving this, I'll get what? I'll get what? This and this will get cancelled. B will become equal to what? 2. B I'll get it as 2. If I put b value is equal to 2 here, so b value if I put it equal to 2 here, so b value if I put it equal to 2 here, so 4 plus d is equal to 1, so d will be equal to what? Minus 3. D will be equal to what? Minus 3. So put these values here. A is what? 0, C is what? 0, and B value is what? B value is what? B value is 2. 2 minus 2d, 2 into d, 2 into minus 3, that is what? 2 into minus d is what? This is 2 3s are 6, plus into minus will become plus, I'll get 8. So there is no option 8, so 8 I can write it as what? 4 into 2. Why I am writing as 2? Because the options are in terms of A. Okay, A value is what? A value we got it as 2, so 4 into A I can write it. So that is nothing but fourth option is the right answer to this question, friends. Fourth option is the right answer to this question. In the simple way we can do it by using comparing the coefficient method. Okay, let us proceed to the next question. See here, they were given, this is a very simple question they were given. So what they were given is here, this is one is non-factorizable form, another one is repetition form. Okay. So what we can do here, so definitely here ax plus b c by x, so definitely I can find out the value of d, definitely I can find out the value of d, and ax plus b is given, ax plus b is given, correct na, ax plus b is given. So d value I can definitely find out. So if I want to find out d value, what I can do here, then a plus b plus c plus d they are asking. So here if I want to find out the value of d, what I'll do, this entire this will become what? X square minus 1 na? Here it is x minus 1. See, x square minus 1, here it is x minus 1 is there. So there is some mistake in the question. So here it should be x square minus 1 or x minus 1. Okay, x square minus 1 or x minus 1. Okay, so there is some ambiguity in this question. Let us leave this question. There is some printing mistake in the question. Let us look at this question. So 2022 TS they have asked this question, x minus 2, x square, 2x minus 3, a by x plus b by x square plus c by 2x minus 3. So x square, see this is also repetition term. So if once you should write a by x, another time you should write it as what? B by x square. That is what is done here. So definitely I can find out the terms b and also c directly. Okay, what I can do for find out b, sorry, x will be equal to 0. Okay, here x will be equal to what? 3 by 2. Okay, to find out b, what I should do? Close this. I have to put the remaining terms. Just put the value of x is equal to 0. So it will be minus 2 divided by minus 3. So b value will be equal to what? 2 by 3. B value will be equal to what? 2 by 3. Now I want to find out the c value. To find out the c value, what I will do? So b value I got it as 2 by 3. To find out the c value, what I can do? So to close this, then put the value of x is equal to what? 3 by 2. Put the value of x is equal to what? 3 by 2. If I put the value of x is equal to 3 by 2, what I will be having? X is equal to 3 by 2. If I put this here, 3 by 2 minus 2, 3 by 2 minus 2 divided by 3 by 2 whole square. This will be there. 3 by 2 whole square. That is nothing but what? 3 by 2 whole square. So this is what? 3 by 2 minus 2. This is what? Minus 4 plus 3. That is what? Minus 1 by 2 divided by what is this? 9 by 4. So that is nothing but what? Minus 1 by 2 into what is this? 4 by 9. Okay, 4 by 9. 2 to 0. This is what? Minus 2 by 9. I will have what? Minus 2 by 9. Correct. Minus 2 by 9 will be the value of C. Minus 2 by 9 will be the value of C. I want to find the value of A. To find out the value of A, what I can do here? So here from x square it is coming out to be x. That means I have to differentiate this one. Okay. So removing this x square, whatever is there, I have to differentiate one to find out the value of A. So A is equal to d by dx of this entire term. D by dx of this entire term. This gives me what? 2x minus 3 into what is this? I have to put the x value as what? Equal to 0. So 2x minus 3 into what is this? Differential of x minus 2 is what? 1 minus x minus 2 into 2x minus 3 means I should write just 2 divided by 2x minus 3 whole square. Put x is equal to 0 here. This gives me what to put. If I put x is equal to 3, I will get it as what? Minus 3. I will get it as what? Minus 3. What is this? 2 into 2. Minus, this is 0 means this will become minus 2. Okay. Minus 2. So minus 2 into 2 is what? Minus 4. Minus 4. This will be plus 4. This will become what? This will become minus 3 whole square is what? Minus 3 whole square is 9. So this will become what? 1 by 9. I will get A is equal to what? 1 by 9. Put these values. 2 times 1 by 9 minus of plus 2 by 9 this will become. So this will become what? 2 by, what is this? 2 into 3 by 9. 3 ones are 3 3 is I'll get it as what 2 by 3. 2 by 3. So B value is what? B value is what we got? B value we got it as 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is nothing but B. That is fourth option. Clear friends? That is fourth option. Now it's clear and audible. Okay, fine. Thank you, Ritika. Let us go to the next one. Let us go to the next one. So see here they have given if 1 by x minus 2, x minus 2, x minus 1, x minus 3 is equal to a, b, c, and this equation, this partial fraction is equal to given like this, then they are asking a plus 2b plus c is equal to what? So first let us find out a. So to find out for this x will be what? 1, here x will be 2, here x will be what? 3. So directly we can use the shortcut. 2021 TS they have asked this question. Directly we can use the shortcut. So a value will become equal to what? A value will become equal to, except this I have to take the remaining values. 1 by what is this? 1 by 1 minus 2 is what? Minus 1. Okay, 1 minus 3 is what? Minus 2. So this will become what? A value will become 1 by 2. So a value will be 1 by 2. So similarly if I want to find out b, so b will be equal to what? Except x minus 2 remaining I have to take it. 1 by x minus 1, 1 by x minus 3. That is 1 by x minus 1 into 1 by x minus 3. I have to put x value as what? X value I have to take it as what? I have to take it as 2. So this is 2 minus 1 is 2 minus 1 is 1, 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So b value will be equal to what? Minus 1. B value will be equal to minus 1. Now c, if I want to find out c, what I can do? So c is equal to, except this x minus 3 I have to take everything. So 1 by x minus 1 into x minus 2, put x value is equal to 3. This gives me what? 3 minus 1 is 2, 3 minus 2 is 1. So c will be equal to what? 1 by 2. C will be equal to what? 1 by 2. I got the value of c as what? 1 by 2. Okay. C value I got it as what? So 3 minus 1 is 2. So I get it as what? 1 by 2. C value I got it as 1 by 2. So similarly I can find out the value of PQR. So p value if I want. So p value will be equal to what? X is equal to here 1, x is equal to 2 here, x is equal to 3 here. So p value will be equal to what? So here x is also there. So please be careful. So x will be equal to what? 1. So 1 by x minus 1 you should remove. So 1 minus 2 is what? Minus 1. 1 minus 3 is what? Minus 2. So minus 1 minus 2. That will be equal to what? That will be equal to 2. Minus 1 into minus 2 is what? Plus 2. So 1 by 2. P will be 1 by 2. So what about q? Q value if I have to find out, this will be equal to 2 by, what is this? 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So 2 by minus 1, that will be equal to what? Minus 2. Q value will be equal to minus 2. Q value will be equal to minus 2. R. So put x is equal to 3 here, but remove this term. So 3 by, R value will be equal to 3 by, what is this? 3 minus 1 is 2, 3 minus 2 is 1. So 3 by 2. I will have what? 3 minus 1 is 2, 3 minus 2 is 1. So 3 by 2. R value I got it as what? 3 by 2. So a plus 2b plus 3c. A is what? 1 by 2. 2b is what? B is what? What is the value of b? 2b is minus 2. Okay. 3c is what? 3 by 2. See here, 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 4 by 2. 4 by 2 is what? 2. So I will get what? Minus 2 plus 2. That value will be equal to what? 0. Minus 2 plus 2. That value will be equal to what? 0. So in this, which option I am getting 0? Let me check for the first option. P is what? 1 by 2. This option I am checking. 1 by 2. Q is what? Minus 2. R is what? 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is what? 4 by 2. 4 by 2 is 2. So 2 minus 2, that is nothing but 0. So here also I am getting 0. So first option is the right answer. This value is what? 0, and this value is also 0. So first option is the right answer. Fairly simple question. So these are the things we have done when it comes to, what is it? Proper fraction. Now improper fraction is given. Suppose improper fraction is given, how to solve? Okay, improper fraction is given, how to solve? So let us take an example for the improper fraction. Let us take an example for improper fraction, friends. I hope all of you are revising, students. Do respond if you are revising. I have already shared the notes of algebra and calculus. Tomorrow I will be sharing the notes of geometry. So by tomorrow all these things should be revised, and later you have to revise the notes of geometry also. So improper, let us take an example. X cube plus 1 by x minus 1, x minus 2. So if the improper fraction is given like this, x cube plus 1, so I am talking about improper fraction. X minus 1, x minus 2. These were the terms are given. X cube plus 1 by x minus 1, x minus 2. So see here, degree of numerator is what? 3. Degree of denominator x into x square. Degree of denominator is 2. So clearly this is what? Improper fraction, because degree of numerator is greater than the degree of denominator. Improper fraction. So we have studied in your childhood also, in your school level also. That is what? For this such kind of questions, you have to what? You have to do division. So divide numerator by the denominator. What you will do? This is nothing but what? X into x is x square minus 2x. Okay, minus x minus x. X into x is x square minus 2x minus 2x, x square minus 2x minus x plus 2. So this is what we have. So I can write it as what? X cube plus 1 divided by what I have? X square minus 3x plus 2. So I have to divide this x cube plus 1 by x square minus 3x plus 2. So let us do that. X cube plus 1 divided by what I am having? X square minus 3x plus 2. So here what should come? I have to get x cube, means I have to write x here. So x square into x is what? X cube. Okay, minus 3x into x is what? Minus 3x square. Plus 2 into x is what? Plus 2x. Okay, this is what I am having. So further I should subtract this. Opposite signs I have to put it. So this will get cancelled. I will have what? 3x square minus 2x plus 1. Now further what I can do here, x square is there means I have to do what? 3x square is there means I have to put 3. So plus 3. So 3 into x square is what? 3x square. Okay, minus 9x plus 2 3s are 6. Okay, minus plus minus. So this will get cancelled. This will have what? 7x. What is this? Minus 5. Okay, this is the remainder. So this dividend, that x cube plus 1 or x cube plus 1 can be written as what? X cube plus 1 can be written as what? See, this x cube plus 1 can be written as what? Can be written as quotient plus what is that? Remainder plus divisor. Quotient plus remainder plus divisor. So see here we have dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Correct na? If I divide throughout by quotient, what I'll have? I'll have what? If I divide throughout by this one, I'll have what? Divisor plus remainder by quotient. Okay, this is what I'll have. So further what I can write this? This I can write it as what? So this can be written as what is that? X cube plus 1 by x square minus 1, 3x plus 2 can be written as what? So divisor is what? Divisor is x square minus what is it? Quotient. So this will become what? I have to divide by, not quotient, I have to divide by this one. I should divide by divisor. If I divide by divisor, I'll have what? I'll have quotient plus remainder by divisor. Okay, so this will become equal to what? Quotient is what? X plus 3. Always here you should get a linear term, plus remainder is what? Remainder is 7x minus 5 by divisor is what? X square minus 3x plus 2. So for this you will apply the partial fraction. So now see, this is of proper fraction. This is of proper fraction. If you solve it, you will get the answer. Okay, if you solve it, you will get the answer. X square minus 3x plus 2. X square minus 3x plus 2 can be written as what? So this further I can write it as what? For this one I will apply the partial fraction. So this will become what? 7x minus 5 by, I can write it as what? X minus 2, x minus 1. So this will become what? A by x minus 2 plus b by x minus 1. B by x minus 1. Now definitely for this, can you use the shortcut? Yes, definitely you can use the shortcut here. So you can get a value as what? A value will get it as what? X, if you put it as 2, except this, a value will get it as what? 14 minus 5 is 9. 9 by 2 minus 1 is 1. So a is 1, a is 9. So b value x is equal to 1 if you put it. So 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 by, what is this I am having? 1 minus 2 is what? Minus 2. I am getting the value of b as what? Minus 2. So directly I can get the value like this using the shortcut. So what about this linear value? Keep it as it is. So we got it of the form improper fraction if I write it. So see here, improper fraction, if I write it, see here, two important key points you have to remember when we come to talk about improper fraction. Here also definitely you can apply directly the shortcut. So if you are having, okay, one point, suppose let us take an example, x power 4 minus 3x square plus 5, okay, divided by x minus 2 into x plus 3, okay. Next thing, second one, 2x square minus 6x plus 7 divided by x plus 3, okay, into x plus 5, x plus 5. Now see here, now previous what we wrote here, let me simplify this further. So previous what we wrote here, this partial fraction, this is what we wrote. So we wrote it of the form px, this linear form is called as what, px plus what is that, a by x minus 2 plus b by x minus 1. Now see here, this px, this linear, okay, this px, we got it in linear. This px can be linear term, this can be linear, this can be quadratic, okay, this can be cubic, this can be biquadratic or anything, this can be anything, or this can also be constant, this can also be constant, this can also be constant. Now how to find out this px directly, how to find out this px directly? Now see here, if you look at this, see here, this one I can write it of the form px plus what I will write it, a by what is that, I will write it x minus 2 plus b by what I will write it, b by x plus 3, b by x plus 3. Now see here, px, whether I will be getting quadratic, cubic or whatever, how I can determine? So see here, the power is what, 4, here the power is what, x into x square. So here numerator power is 4, denominator power is 2. So 4 minus 2 is what, 2. So that gives me what, quadratic, so that gives me a quadratic term. So that gives me what, a quadratic term. So this px here will become what, a quadratic term. Okay, this degree minus this degree. Now look at this, I can write it as what, px plus what is this, a by x plus 3 plus b by x plus 5, directly I can write it. So see here, px, what is the value of px, whether it is linear, quadratic, biquadratic, what I can do? So see here x square is there, here also x square is there, correct na, x into x is x square is there, correct na. So both the powers are same, that is numerator power 2, denominator power 2, 2 minus 2 is 0. So in this case what we have to do, look for the coefficients of this highest power. The coefficient of highest power is what, here 2, the coefficient of highest power is what, 1. So you should write it as what, this you will write it as what, 2 by 1, that is nothing but equal to what, we will write it as 2. So you got the value as constant. So here p of x will be what, constant. Like this you can deduct from improper to fraction, that is improper fraction to proper fraction. P of x can be quadratic or biquadratic or whatever, it depends on the degree of numerator and denominator and the difference between them. If the degree of numerator and degree of denominator are same, what you have to go for, coefficient of highest power degree, of numerator and denominator, okay, you will get the value, that will be the constant. Clear? This you have to remember. Understood this concept? Ritika, Spandana, all these people, did you understand this concept, what I wrote just now? Did you understand this concept? If you understood, we will go for improper fraction questions. Mathematical induction will just take 10 minutes, simple concept it is. They will ask p of x, p of 3 by 2, something like this. Look at this. So when they give the question like this, okay, when they give the question like this, x minus 1, see x power 4, x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 is given, a by x minus 1, b by x minus 2, c by x minus 3, all these things is fine. They are asking p of 3 by 2 plus c you can find out directly, that is fine, but p of x, okay, p of x here you cannot deduct any value here. So p of x here, this is what we are having, 4 is there, here power is what, x into x is what, this is 3, okay, here we are having what, 3, so we are having 4 minus 3, that is 1 we are having. So this will be linear, but what is it linear? To find out, what we have to do, we have to divide numerator by denominator and we will get the value of p of x, that is quotient value, you will get it. Quotient value, once you get it, you will put the value of 3 by 2 and then you will find out the value of c and you will add it, p of 3 by 2 you will find it and then you will put it, okay. So I have just told the approach, for this question. So improper, this is the question we are having, improper. See here, both are of the power 3, degree is 3 same, so this is improper. Okay, this is improper. Now what is the value of a? So this is what, linear or quadratic or whatever. So both the powers are same, means this is 3 minus 3, that is 0. So we will have a constant, that is we will have a constant, there will not be linear, quadratic or whatever. So what is the value of this constant? That is coefficient of x cube by coefficient of x cube here, that is 6 by 6, that is nothing but 1. So a value will get it as 1. So a value we got it as 1. So a value we got it as 1, we have to find out the values of other things. So we have to find out the values of other things. So we can add this as what, this denominator, okay, we can add it as what. See, first we are having numerator as what, 6x cube plus 7x square minus 14x plus 11 divided by what is this we are having, what is this, x plus p. X plus p, this can be factorized as x plus p into qx plus 3 into what is this, 3x plus p. So that is written as what, just forget about a because we already got the value of a. This will become what, b by x plus p plus what is this, c by qx plus 3 plus what is this d by 3x plus p, d by 3x plus p. Now on taking the LCM, this denominator will get eliminated, correct na? This denominator will get eliminated. So let us focus only on the numerator. So this is 2023 AP Devas, let us focus only on the numerator. So see here, if we focus only on the numerator, okay, observe this carefully. So b into p, okay, b into p, okay, if we focus on the denominator, what we are having, these are the things that we are having. Are you able to understand? First of all, improper fraction, clear to all of you, the concept of improper fraction, what I told just now about px. Okay. But before going to that, what we can do further here is, see, instead of writing like this further, what we can do, see here, let me explain again. So this is 2023 AP, so this is improper fraction they have given, this is p of x. Here p of x, whether it is linear, quadratic or constant we can find out. So degree of numerator and denominator are same, that means this is improper fraction. Since it is same, what I can do, 3 minus 3, this is 0, so I will have a constant value here. So constant value, what is the value of this constant? Coefficient of numerator, highest power of numerator, coefficient of highest power of denominator, that will be what, 6 by 6, that I will get a value as 1. Now further focus here, if you multiply this and this, okay, if you multiply this and this, p into p, I am getting p square, okay, p square, see here, p square, this is what I am getting, p into p, I am getting p square. If I multiply this, I will get p square is equal to what, p square is equal to what I am getting, p square, I will get it as what here, p square will be equal to what, I will get it as, see this and this if I multiply, 3x square plus p into p is p square. So p square will be equal to what, p square will be equal to, I can write it as plus or minus 1. So constant is there, I can write it as what, I can write it as p square will be equal to 1, so p will be equal to plus or minus 1, p will be equal to what, plus or minus 1. So see here, observe carefully here, all the terms are having plus p, plus 3, plus p. Here if I want to get minus 10, if I have to get minus 10, okay, if I have to get minus 10, so everything cannot be positive, one of the things should be negative. So I can take p is equal to what, minus 1, I can take p is equal to what, I can take p is equal to what, minus 1, okay, p is equal to, I can take it as what, minus 1, okay, p is equal to, I can take it as what, minus 1, correct now, p is equal to, I can take it as what, minus 1. So because what is happening here, so see here, this and this if I multiply, 3p square will be equal to 3, so that means what, p is equal to what, 3p square will be equal to 3. See here, if I multiply this and this, what I am getting, 3p square is equal to 3, okay, 3p square is equal to 3. So if I multiply all of this, see here, p into what is this, p into 3p, okay, will be equal to what, 3p, see, p into 3, let me explain again, p into 3 into p, so that is what we are getting, 3p square will be equal to what, this is what, constant value, this is constant value is what, denominator, it is 3, so p square is equal to 1, so p will be equal to what, plus or minus 1, p will be equal to what, plus or minus 1. Now further if you multiply this coefficient of x is what? 1 into q into 3. So that is what? 1 into q into 3, that is what? 3q x will be equal to what? 3q x will be equal to coefficient of x is what? Minus 10. Okay, minus 10. Okay, we are having minus 10. So 3q will be equal to what? 3q will be equal to minus 10. Okay, 3q will be equal to what? P, see, like I told you, everything is positive here. Here I am getting minus 10. That means one of the things should be negative. So P cannot be plus 1. P will be equal to minus 1. Understood till here? P will be equal to what? Minus 1. P will be equal to what? Minus 1. Now see here, x into x. So here it should be what? See, x into x. X into x is what? X square. X square into x is what? X cube. 3q x cube. So we should take what? Coefficient of, here we should take what? Coefficient of, what is that? What is that we should take? Coefficient of what we should take? 3q x cube means coefficient of x cube. Coefficient of x cube is what here? 6. So 3q is equal to what? 3q is equal to, this is 6x cube. So 3q is equal to 6. So q will be equal to what? 2. So q value we got it as 2. So what other values we need? We need the value of b. Okay, we have to get the value of b, correct na? We have to get the value of b. P value we got it, q value we got it, a value we got it. So how to get the b value? So how to get the b value? So to get the b value, what we can do? Just put these values first. So put these values first. What we'll have? So numerator will have 6x cube plus 7x square minus 14x plus 11 divided by what is this? 6x cube. This I can write it as what? X plus p. So p is what? X minus 1 into what is that? Qx plus 3. Qx is what? Q is what? 2x plus 3 and 3x plus p. P is what? Minus 1. Okay, this is equal to what? Forget about a. So b by what we are having? X plus p is what? X minus 1 plus c by what is that? We are having q is 2x plus 3. Okay, d is what? D by what is that we are having? We are having what is that? 3x plus p. 3x plus p. 3x plus p is what? P value is what? P value is minus 1. So p value is minus 1 we are having. Okay, p value is minus 1 we are having. So this is nothing but linear. So I have to find out the value of b, means what I can do? So x is equal to what? 1 here. So close this value, remaining things put the value of x is equal to 1. So b will be equal to 6 into 1 is what? This is 6 plus 7 minus 14 plus 11 plus 14 plus 11 divided by what is this? Minus 14 plus 11 divided by what is this? If I put x is equal to 1, I will get what? 2 plus 3 5, 5, 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay, 5 by 5 into 2 is what? 10. So this will be what? 13 minus 14 is what? Minus 1 plus 11 is what? 10. So b will be equal to what? 10 by 10. B will be equal to 1. So we have to find out the value of what? A plus b. A is what? A 1 plus 1 2. A plus b is what? P is what? Minus 1. Q is what? 2. Okay, so 2 by 1, the answer is 2. The option is second. Both the options are same. This should be 2. I think this should be minus 2. Okay, this is how we can solve this question. Clear? Next one. Next question. One more question on improper fractions. Look at this. So both the powers are same. That is to the power of 4 to the power of 4. So definitely this is improper fraction. So they are asking 2a plus 3b minus c minus d plus e. Okay, this is what they are asking us. So to find out, first we have to find out the value of a. Okay, so see here, definitely here the power of a is what? The power of x is what here? See 2024 TS they have asked this question. So 2024 TS they have asked this question. 3x to the power of 4 minus 2x square plus 1 divided by x minus 2 to the power of 4. This is clearly improper fraction because degree of numerator and denominator are same, that is 4. So that is why they have written it in the form of p of x plus some partial fraction. So we have to find p of x, that is given as a, that is a value we have to find out. So here degree of numerator and denominator are same, that means what? Here I will get a constant value, that is 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. So a will be a constant value. What is that constant value? Coefficient of x power 4 here, coefficient of x power 4 here. Coefficient of x power 4 is what here? 3. Here x power 4 coefficient will be what? 1. So directly I can write a value as what? 3. 3 by 1, that is nothing but 3, I get it. Okay, I can get the value of a as 3. Now we have to find what they are asking, b, c, d and e. Okay, now definitely directly I can find the value of e. So that is what, using the shortcut I can find the value of e value. So x is equal to, I will put it as 2. So closing this, whatever values is there, that is in the numerator, denominator nothing else is there apart from x minus 2 whole to the power of 4. I have to remove this value, x minus 2 to the power of 4. I have to remove this term. For remaining terms, I have to put x is equal to 2. So that gives me what? 3 into 2 power 4. 2 power 4 is 16. 16 3s are 48. Okay. 2 2s are 4. Okay. 4 2s are 8 plus 1. Okay. This is what I have. This will give me what? E is equal to what? I will have 41. E will be equal to what? 41. If I want to find out D, so to the power of 4 is there, here to the power of 3 is there. What I have to do? I have to differentiate this term once. Okay, I have to differentiate except this term, whatever is there, I have to differentiate one. To get D, I have to differentiate, especially that is this, remove this term, I have to differentiate this numerator. That gives me what? Okay, 4 3s are 12, x cube minus what is this? 4x. Okay, 4x I will be having. Okay, 4x divided by what? 1 factorial. That is nothing but 12x cube minus 4x. I have to put the value of x is equal to what? X is equal to, I have to put the value of x is equal to at x is equal to 2. At x is equal to 2. So 2 cube means 8. 12 8s are what is it? 96. So 2 cube means 8. 12 8s is what? 12 8s is 96 minus 4 2s are 8 by 1 factorial. This is 1 factorial, not 11. This is 1 factorial means 1 only. So 96 minus 8 is what? 88. So I got the value of D. D value is equal to what? D value is equal to what is it? D plus D value is equal to 88. Now further, if I want to find out C, I should differentiate this further. So this will give me what? 12 3s are 36 x square minus 4 divided by 2 factorial. At this is what? This will give me what? This will give me C. Okay, this will give me C. So to find out C, what I should do? I have to put x value is equal to 2 again. Once again, I have to put the value x as put 2. So the 36 into what? 2 square is what? 4. 36 into 4 minus 4 divided by 2. Okay, divided by 2. So 36 into 4 is what? So 30 into 4 is 120, 6 into 4 is 24, 144 minus 4 is what? 140, 140 by 2 is what? 70. I will get C value as what? 70. Now further differentiate this further and divide by 3 factorial. So if I differentiate this further, what I will get? I will get the value of B. So this will give me what? 72x by what is that? 3 factorial is what? 3 into 2, that is 6. 6 1s are 6 2s are. Okay, 6 12s are. Okay, so B value will be equal to what? 12x. At x is equal to 2. At x is equal to 2, so B value will be equal to what? 12 2s are 24. I will get what? 24. Okay, 12x. So at x is equal to 2, B value will be equal to what? 24. So now we are having B value is equal to 24. Now just substitute these values, you will get the answer. So 2a is what? 2a into 2a means 2 3s are 6 plus 3b. 23 into 3 is what? 72 minus C. C value is what? C value is what, friends? C value is minus 70. Okay, minus D. D value is what, friends? D value is minus 88 plus E value. E value is what? 41. 41. Now see here, 72 minus 70, this is 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus what is that? 8 plus 41, that is 49. 49 I am having. Okay, 49 minus 88. 49 minus 88, that is nothing but equal to what? 49 minus 88 is 38 minus 1, that is what? Minus 39. I will get it as what? Minus 39, which is nothing but fourth option. Clear, friends? This is the way, very simple question we can solve. Okay, this is a very simple question, appears difficult, but if you know the logic and also some of the concepts, you will be able to solve this question very easily. Clear? This is also improper fraction. This is also improper fraction. Now let us go directly to mathematical induction. So let us go directly to mathematical induction. So when we talk about mathematical induction, okay, first thing, certain important rules you have to follow. So see here, mathematical induction, where is it? So when you talk about mathematical induction, certain important key points you have to remember. First thing is what? First thing is you have to test the options. Test the options by putting what? By putting n value. N value is equal to what? 0, 1, 2, 3, like this it goes on in the options. Okay. Second thing, you have to know certain formulas. Okay. Summation of r running from 1 to n. Suppose 1 is given means it is n. If it is 2 is given means it is 2n. If it is 3 is given means it is 3n. Third thing, summation of r running from 1 to r running from 1 to n. R is given means that is up to n terms, that is n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay, n into n plus 1 by 2. Fourth one, that is summation of r square, r running from 1 to n. Okay, that is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. This is the next thing. Fifth one, summation of r running from 1 to n. Okay, r cube is given, that is 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube up to n cube if it is given n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square by 2 whole square. Okay. Now, next thing very important which you tend to forget, that is if it is given r running from 1 to n 2r minus 3, that is nothing but what? That is nothing but sum of odd terms. If it is given, it is nothing but equal to n square. You have to write it as what? N square. Clear? It is nothing but equal to n square. Now, let us take up the questions on mathematical induction. Very rarely they have asked. In recent years, they have not even asked. Okay. So, using the mathematical inductions, the numbers ANs are divided by A naught is equal to 1, AN plus 1. Okay, 2021 AP they have asked this question. AN plus 1 is equal to 3n square plus n plus A plus AN, where n is greater than or equal to 0, then AN is equal to what? So, put the n value as what? A naught is equal to 1 is given. So, put n is equal to 0 here. So, you will get what? A1. So, 3 into 0, this is what? A0, I will get it as what? A0. Okay, because this is what? 3 into 0 plus 0, this is A0. Okay, n is greater than or equal to 0. So, A1 will be equal to A0, that is nothing but equal to 1. So, I got A1 is equal to 1, A0 is equal to 1. Okay, I got A0 is equal to 1, A1 is equal to 1. Okay, so what I should do? I want to find AN. Okay, I want to find AN. So, if I want to find AN, okay, if I put n value is equal to 0, where I am getting 1? If I put n value is equal to 0, I am getting 1 here. Okay, if I put n value is equal to 0, I am getting 1 here. But here 0 is 0, I am getting 0 here, I am getting 0 here. So, not possible these two options. When I put n value is equal to 1, I should get again 1, because n is 0, 1, n is 1, again I am getting 1. Okay. So, I should get 1 when I am putting n value is equal to 1. Here I am getting what? 1 plus 1 plus 1, I am getting 3. So, this is not the option, I should go for this option. 1 cube minus 1 square is what? 1 minus 1 0. So, I am left with 1. So, second option. This is the meaning I said. This is the meaning of what I said, that is go by the options. Clear? Going by the options. Look at this question. If Sn is equal to up to n cube and Tn is equal to up to n terms, then what is the relation between Sn and Tn? So, Sn is equal to up to n cube. Up to n cube means what I can write? So, up to n cube means, see, summation of up to n cube. So, that I can write it as what? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6, correct now, up to n cube. Sum of the terms along with their cubes if it is given. Sum of cubes of the terms, n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Up to n terms means what I should write? N into n plus 1 by 2. So, this is actually, this should be up to n cube, means this I should write it as what? N into n plus 1 by 2 whole square I should write it. Whole square I should write it. So, if you compare this and this, so this is Tn, this is Sn. So, if you square this, you will get Tn. So, Sn is equal to Tn square. So, that is something but second option. See here, this is square, this one you have to square it. This Tn, if you square it, you will get Sn. So, Tn if you are squaring, you are getting Sn, that is only in second option. Very simple question. They have asked in which year? So, look at this question, 1 cube, 2 cube, k cube. This is what is given by summation of 1 plus 3 plus 5 up to 2k minus 1. So, this is what? This is we are having, this is up to, what is this? Odd number of terms, this is nothing but what? Denominator will be n square. Denominator will be n square, or I can write it as what? Instead of n square, k is given, I will write it as k square. Numerator is what? K cube. That means what? What I should write? K into k plus 1 whole square. That is what? Whole square by 2. So, k, this is what? K into k plus 1 by 2 whole square. So, that I can write it as what? K square into k plus 1 whole square divided by what I can write? 4. Okay, divided by 4 I can write it. Okay, divided by 4. So, 4, this is what? 4 square. This is 4 square. So, k square cancel, I am having what? K plus 1 whole square. So, 1 by 4, let me take it out outside. So, summation of 1 to 5 they are telling. Summation of 1 to 5 means, I will take it as what? 1 to 5 means this will become what? 1 if I put it, this will become 2 square. Then if I put 2, this will become 3 square, 4 square, 5 square. If I put 5, this will become 6 square. Okay. this will become 6 square. Now instead of adding this and finding it, okay, I'll add what? I'll add 1 square, I'll separate 1 square. So for these terms, square of the terms, what is the value that we have? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. So this will become what? N into n plus 1. Here n is what? 6. So 6 into 6 plus 1 is 7 into 2n plus 1. 2n 2 6 are 12, 12 plus 1 is 13, 13 by 2, n into n plus 1, 2n plus 1, n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. This will cancel. What is this I am having? Minus 1. Okay. So this is what I am having. 13 7s are 91. 91 minus 1 is 90. 90 by 4. That is nothing by what? Nothing but 45 by 2. That is 22.5 into 2.5, which is first option. Which is first option, friends. Okay, which is nothing but first option. Some other questions? Okay, let us take up this question, the last question for the day, for what is that? Mathematical induction. Some more questions are there which you can practice. I will share it with you, the notes, okay, like how I shared the previous notes. So this is EAPCET 2008 they asked, then it was called EAPCET. So see here they have given, for any integer n is greater than or equal to 1, some k is equal to 1 into k into k plus 2 is equal to what? So for this what I can do, if I multiply, I will get what? K square plus 2k. Apply summation, k is equal to 1 to n, apply summation, k is equal to 1 to n. Okay. So k square means what? What I should write? Sum of squares of the terms, I can write it as what? K into k plus 1 into 2k plus 1 by 6. Up to n terms means what? Up to k terms means this I can write it as what? K into k plus 1 by what I should write? N into n plus 1 by 2. K into k plus 1 by 2, this 2 will remain as it is. Now what we can do here? K into k plus 1, can I take common? See, let me cancel this, 2 and 2 I will cancel. Let me take k into k plus 1 common. So k into k plus 1, if I take common, what I will be left with? I will be left with, what is this I am having inside? 2k plus 1 by 6 plus 1. Okay. So if I take the LCM, I will have what? K into k plus 1 into what is this? 2k plus 1 plus what is this? 6 plus 1? 7. Okay. So that is nothing but what? K into k plus 1 divided by this will be 6. So instead of k, if I put n, I will have what? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 7 divided by 6. That is nothing but third option. Clear, friends? This is how we can solve this question. Alright, there was little interruptions in between, but anyways we have completed the concepts of what is that? Partial fractions and mathematical induction. Okay, partial fractions, I have told you the shortcuts and also comparing the coefficient method, and I also told you if improper fraction is given, how to solve. If p of x comes, compare the degree of numerator and denominator. Based on that you can get linear, quadratic, biquadratic, all these things. If it is constant, if the degree of numerator and denominator is constant, if it is same, you will get constant. So what is the constant value? Coefficient of highest power of numerator and coefficient of highest power of divided by highest power of denominator. That's it. That will be the value of p of x. Clear, friends? This is how we can solve the questions on what? Partial fractions and also mathematical induction. I hope it was useful. Let us meet, if I take a revision session, let us meet in that session. Until then, please keep revising and please stay confident. Okay, thank you. Take care. And I'll share these notes shortly.